Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to do my go-to neutral makeup on like an everyday makeup kind of thing. I wear something really light, like just concealer and mascara, chapstick, something like that. But when I do want to wear a full face and I don't want it to be like super boom, I will wear this neutral makeup look, and it's kind of my go-to, so I just wanted to do a quick tutorial on this for you guys. And yeah, and if you're interested in seeing it, just keep watching. So for this look, my foundation's always changing up. On some days I'll use my Loreal True Match. On some days I'll use my Maybelline Fit Me. If I want more of like a dewy, glowy complexion, I'll use the True Match Lumi. It always changes up depending on how my skin is feeling. Normally everything I wear though will end up getting dewy because I'm just an oily monster. But yeah, the foundation is always changing, so use whatever you like, whatever you're comfortable with. For this one, I'm just going to use my oldie but a goodie L'Oreal True Match in the shade W5. For concealer, I'm going to use my Maybelline Fit Me, and now that I'm a little darker, got a little sun, I'm going to use the shade Medium to highlight my under eye, forehead, bridge of my nose, and my chin. Normally on like an everyday makeup look, I'll spot conceal. I won't wear foundation, but I'll conceal like any problem areas, anything like that. I won't do like a whole face of coverage. And just taking a little bit of translucent powder on a brush, I'm just gonna set that under eye area. Ooh, that was a little more than I thought it was. You want to be real gentle with your under eye. Don't want to cause any premature wrinkles or anything like that. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. The under eye is set, so I'm going to go ahead and set the rest of my face. When I'm kind of light, I set my face with my CoverGirl pressed powder in Buff Beige. And then on like my more darker days, I'll set my face with the color Medium Light. But at the moment, I'm a little bit too dark for Buff Beige, and I'm a little bit too light for Medium Light. So I'm just going to go ahead and set with some translucent powder. Before I go to my contouring, blush, highlighting, all that jazz, I'm going to go ahead and do my eyes first. I always start with my eyebrows. On an everyday basis, I don't fill in my eyebrows. I'm blessed enough to have hella eyebrow hair, so I don't really fill them in every day. I usually just fill them in when I know I'm going to wear a full face. That way it doesn't look so incomplete. But if I do fill in my brows, I will line the outside with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in medium brown, and then I'll fill it in with my Ardell brow powder in the darkest shade. So that's what I'm going to do right now. And then I'm going to prime my eyes with some Thank Me Later eyeshadow primer by Elizabeth Mott. I got this in an Ipsy bag a while ago, and I'm just going to use this now because I ran out of my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer. And then I'm going to set that with some translucent powder. For my crease, my transition shade, I like to use either Taupe from the Lorac Pro 1 palette or light brown from the Lorac Pro 2 palette. Today, I think I'm going to use Taupe. And then to deepen up the crease a little bit, I'm going to take a little bit of Sable. Just a smidge. I'm not going to take too much on the same brush. And just focus that like in the deepest part of my crease. And on the outer edge. But just a little bit, not too much. I'm going to take some Buff from the Lorac Pro 2 palette and I'm going to apply that to my lid. Because I already did my concealer, I'm going to go ahead and apply some eyeshadow to my bottom lash line. I'm going to take on this small buffing brush, some more of that Taupe, and I'm gonna run that on like very lightly up until about the halfway halfway point of my eye. And then I'm gonna take my Loreal Telescopic mascara and apply this to my top lashes. And then normally on my bottom lashes, because I'm so oily, I'll use a waterproof mascara, or else I'll get like those little dots of mascara throughout the day. But it's in the other room and I don't want to go grab it. So I'm just going to, for now, fill in my bottom lash line with the same mascara. But just wanted to note that on a normal day, because I'm oily and my lashes do touch my face, I use a waterproof mascara on the bottom. I'm going to jump real quick and finish the rest of my face. I'm just going to bronze, contour, add some blush, a little bit of highlight and all that jazz before I finish up my eyes, because I want to talk more a little bit about that. So for bronzer, if I'm doing an all over bronze, I'll use this NYC Smooth Skin Bronzing Face Powder in the shade 720A Sunny. So I'll take my bronzing brush and I'll just dust this in my bronzing areas. So the cheeks, the temples, all that. And then for contour, I'll take a smaller contouring brush and I'll go in with some Benefit Hoola bronzer and really get into those cheekbones on my jawline. And then for some blush, I'm going to use my Milani Luminoso the cap broke off, so there's some tape on it. It looks a little janky, but the cap, Milani Luminoso, I like the natural finish it has. It's more of a peachy tone. It looks super duper natural and I love it. If I had to use only one blush for the rest of my life, it would for sure be this one. And then for highlight, I don't always highlight on a regular basis, especially if I'm going to be out for a long time, because I have really oily skin, so I kind of get that dewy look without having to put any highlight on. But my favorite, if I do want to highlight just a little bit, I'll use my Becca Jaclyn Hill highlight in Champagne Pop. I don't really need to because I'm so damn oily, but I'm just gonna add some because I love it. And if you want to make your highlight look a little more natural, take a damp sponge and just pat it, and your highlight will kind of just melt into your skin. For my lips, this is my ultimate go-to lip combo. It is the Kat Von D liquid lipstick in Bow and Arrow and the NYX Extreme Shine lip cream in Skin Tone on top. These two, ugh, I love it. Sometimes just to add a little more highlight to my lips, I'll add a paler nude at the center of my lips, and so I usually use Pure Hollywood by Anastasia. And then on top, the Extreme Lip Cream. I just wanted to point out that you can leave it matte if you want to. I do that sometimes, but a lot of the times I do add the Extreme Lip Cream on top. I like the shade of it. I only add a little bit because it's very opaque, and so you can kind of wear it on its own and still have a color to it. But I like to add just a little bit for the shine, and the shade of Skin Tone adds a little bit of warmth to this lip too. And that's my go-to lip. Now for the eyes, I know I didn't finish the eyes, but I just wanted to explain the eyes a little more. On a normal everyday makeup, I won't wear any winged liner or false lashes, so this would be it on a normal everyday thing. If I want a little bit more of a oomph, I'll add a wing liner, and then if I want to go like the extra mile, I'll add some natural false lashes. And just to show you that, I'm going to add some wing liner. I'm going to use my Kat Von D tattoo liner in Trooper. And then for false lashes, I'm just going to use some Ardell Demi Wispies. These are my favorite go-to natural lashes. that's it for my go-to neutral makeup. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up, leave any comments, please subscribe, and I think that's all. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much, and until next time, bye. My Loreal.
I've spent a lot of time.
Can you see me?
They're always in charge. I never get out of the book. I never mess with them.
Okay. If I can find it. Where did it go? Where'd you go? I miss you so. Ah, you can run, but you can't hide.